The bloodshed just keeps flowing. Uvalde, Buffalo, Parkland. The Pulse nightclub in Orlando. Our state's agriculture commissioner, who's now running for governor, just spoke out against the state's so-called preemptive gun law. The law makes it illegal for local governments to make it more difficult to get a gun.
This law doesn't make sense. It makes our state less safe.
If local politicians violate the law, they can be sued personally.
The egregious penalty provisions that were added in 2011 by then State Representative Matt Gaetz are downright unconstitutional and dangerous.
Politicians agree that something has to be done to stop the carnage, but disagree on what. Under Governor DeSantis, there's a lot of resistance to restricting gun ownership.
You focus on the criminal. You focus on the lunatic. You don't kneecap the rights of law-abiding citizens. Right.
It's unclear where we're going to end up, but this is where we're at right now. Let's say you want to buy a gun in Florida. You have to be 21 years or older. You won't need a permit. If you buy from a friend, neighbor, or guy down the street, you won't need a background check. But if you purchase one from a gun dealer, you'll have to get one and wait 3 days before you can actually pick it up. Unlike in some states like Georgia, here in Florida, you're not allowed to carry your gun in plain view. After all the recent mass shootings, so-called red flag laws are being proposed nationwide.
I like to call in the state of Florida what we have a risk protection order or a cooling off period, where if you have shown a proclivity to be violent against yourself or others, we can ask your friends or neighbors to hold the gun with a court order, not on our own accord, to have a break or a timeout while we get you some mental health help.
So in many ways, Florida already has more restrictive gun laws than in many other states. It also has what's called the Sentinel program, armed guards in our schools. You know, all this put together, everyone is trying to stem this incredibly horrific rising tide of bloodshed. Unfortunately, at this point, it certainly seems like there is no end in sight. Chris.
Oh, and it's important to point out that Congress is looking at Florida's red flag law as it considers modeling a red flag law that would be federal for the entire country. So we'll see what happens if there's any change and progress in Tallahassee and in Washington. Thank you, Ken.